folks, we are back. And Alex Jones out the door and back in again because you got that Ted Nugent article right there for the PrisonPlanet.tv subscribers, eh?
That's right. I mean, I was at my parents' house for dinner tonight with my wife and kids. Actually, let me have that Rolling Stone, too, down there.
You got it.
And I should read more magazines because that's where the real propaganda's at. And also on non-news shows, the sitcoms and dramas.
I just got a subscription for a year on that, so we can read that every month.
This issue's how the global elite are about to merge with machines and exterminate the rest of us. That's got an article in there about that. And then this one's Ted Nugent. And we've had Ted on. He says he's a listener, and he can describe shows, so I must not be that good of a talk show host because I haven't really got him out of the left-right paradigm yet. And so I know Ted will probably see this on YouTube. I'm not attacking Ted, but Texas Monthly Nugent. Ted Nugent is crazy for America, and we do mean crazy. And then he poses in here acting crazy. And I mean, folks, when I get fired up and stuff, that's real. I'm really upset. But every time I have national media call here, they want me to, like, do things.
It's like when this. Penn and Teller did the Bull Blank show on 9/11 Truth way back in the day, precluding loose change and really the emergence of it.
They got Light Bulb Head on the show.
Well, not only did they get Light Bulb Head, they had Jimmy Walter on there, and they had him in his race car uniform, and they had him put like a weird thing on his head and start clucking like a chicken on air.
No, and they try to get you to do this, so I just tell national TV every week now, no, 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 no. And most people I know in the patient movement would kill to be on it. They'll do anything they say. I go, no, I'm not doing it. And it's not enough for them to just get me ranting and raving on air real quick and put it in there because people go find out that that's only a small part of what we're doing and that it's real. We should be upset about this. But the point is, Nugent wants to be on the cover of a magazine and sell his stuff. And he poses in here acting crazy for him. And see, now gun owners are crazy. And I'm just asking the question, why does everybody play along with this? I mean,
it looks like something out of a House of a Thousand Corpses.
I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Yeah, zoom in on this. I'm actually kind of here.
That's the one.
My God,
there's just too many. We're like the 4 spot. We got to get numbers on the top of them, Jones.
I'm actually, there's like 5 cameras.
Well, we can go 1, 2, 3, and then 4 up top.
That's a good idea. I'm actually wondering. I mean, literally, if I wanted to sell people out, I could be in every newspaper, every magazine in the country, acting like this.
Yeah.
Because they asked me to, and I'm not going to do it. I mean, look at this. I'm not going to demonize the Second Amendment like this. And they try to make him look completely nuts in this article. But there it is.
Yeah, like you're going to hold an assault rifle like that with one hand. You're going to have precision there, I can guarantee it.
Well, that's actually a smaller caliber he might be able to. And he has a giant flash suppressor, and I'm sure he's got the firearm stamped to have that silencer. Look, Ted Nugent is a nice guy, and I like Ted Nugent. I know he is a maniac. And I'm not saying he's bad for being a maniac. It's just posing like this is what they want. I've had national media ask me so many times, can we get you to pose with guns? Can we get you to do this?
Yeah, I remember even last summer they were trying to get you to pose with a gun, right? Outside of the studio.
Yeah.
I forgot who that was, but that
was Russia Today.
Yeah, and you were like, no. And they've been pretty fair.
Well, because they were fair, they said, in Russia, we don't have the Second Amendment like you have, but we're starting to get more of those rights. Can you just show us a gun like it was Valhalla? And then the producer likes me so much, they didn't put that on TV thinking they'd use it against me. Now, I have a few times on air said, here's my Second Amendment. I protect my office.
Yeah.
And that's a message to people to stop counting on 911. Even if the cop's 2 minutes away, and the average 911 call is about 12 minutes. Last time I checked, it changes every year. But sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. 12 minutes. If somebody comes in here to kill us, we don't have 12 minutes. We've got like 5 seconds. And you just got to relax, take a deep breath, calm down, and shoot the person. You don't get upset. Don't get, you just, mechanically take them down. And everybody has women. They have wives, daughters. They don't arm them. And people need to take training courses, get involved in the Second Amendment, and that's what it's all about. All right, I am out of here. 2 hours of phone calls, tons of clips. We're the one and only Jason Bermas coming up, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the one and the only GCN Radio Network.
That's right. We're going to Seth, Vicky, Jeff, Organa, and more. 866-582-9933. Be back after these messages.
I look at the sky, faded.
Let's go to Seth in Illinois. Seth, you're on the line.
Alex Jones is crying in the back of the
bye, buddy.
car.
We'll see you later. Hey, good for you, huh? You got on the air for 5 seconds. Vicky in Indiana, you're on or it's Idaho. I'm sorry. Vicky in Idaho, you're on the line.
Hi, Jason.
Hey.
Great that I get to follow that guy. I've got 2 things. First, the kid that called earlier that said that, they I don't know, bombing the stall, and then they did a survey of all the kids.
Yes.
You should the kids should never fill out those surveys, because what they are doing is profiling you, and it will go in your permanent record, and it will be there online for them to look at forever. So it doesn't matter whether they ask you what your favorite color is. Just write refused on the form, and don't give them anything.
All right.
Because it will be used against you. The other thing is that I watched the hearing today, the markup of the health care bill.
Okay.
That bill is going to be so horrendous, so horrible. Everybody should be watching for them to finish that, and if they get ready to vote on it in the Senate, everybody has got to call and tell them.
And this is the bill, by the way. If you don't have health insurance, they're going to fine you on your taxes, and that's if you don't take their dirty health insurance. It's a total socialist bill, and people do have to be aware of it. But I have a feeling that they are going to pass it. Maybe we can get some of the worst language out of it before they do so. But these guys are hell-bent on just passing unbelievable legislation. The GIVE Act passed. They have H.R. 1444, where they're going to bring up compulsory service again for everybody and try to get baby boomers involved. I thank you for the call, Vicky. Let's go to Jeff in Pennsylvania. Jeff, you're on the line. Yes, sir.
Hi. I've had enough of the Glenn Beck bashing. I'm a member of the 9/12 movement. I've been to one of his book signings. I've shook his hand. I've looked him in the eye. He is a patriot.
Oh, yeah?
And
he's a patriot, huh? Is he? So 9/11 was not an inside job? Hold on, buddy. 9/11 wasn't an inside job? There's no government involvement?
What?
I'm asking you.
Look, there was some incompetence.
Oh, there was some incompetence. That's what happened. Are you on another planet, my man? Incompetence. Yeah, and you know what incompetence was? Incompetence was having the hijacking drills at the same exact time. Incompetence was having the NRO run a drill of ramming a plane into a building at 8:46. Incompetence, give me a break. Incompetence, hold on. Incompetence was funding bin Laden throughout the 80s. Funding Islamic militants to come in through this country, in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, through the visa department, have people blow the whistle in the 90s and have nothing done. 17 of the 19 guys then come from that visa department. Incompetence is the Black Ops program Able Danger, which followed 4 of the hijackers before 9/11, went to the FBI 72 different times and was thwarted, and then the hearings got thrown into national security hearings behind closed doors. They got gagged. Incompetence, it's not incompetence. Give me a break. First of all, 2 of the guys lived with a tested FBI informant, and then his handlers wouldn't let him take the stand in the initial congressional hearings. I mean, dude, there's no incompetence about it. I've tracked the funding. This is a Black Ops international intelligence program, and people who know about it aren't dangerous like Glenn Beck says. And Glenn Beck does say that 9/11 Truth is going to be the next Tim McVeigh, implying that they're going to blow up buildings. I'll hold you over if you're still there. Yeah. I'm going to hold you over and address every single one of your points. You can stay on for an hour if you want, man. I mean, it's so ridiculous. A patriot? He's not going to tell you about half the things we could talk about all night. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. In fact, we're going to come back with clips of fabled enemies so we can really show you what went down.